A feature called GPT-4's new memory enables the model to remember details from past exchanges and bring them up again during a discussion. This makes it possible for the model to converse with people in a more cogent and context-aware manner. GPT-4 can recall details from earlier in the dialogue and respond with greater accuracy and consistency, thanks to this fresh memory. OpenAI, a company devoted to artificial intelligence research and development, oversaw the creation of ChatGPT. Even though Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, Wojciech Zaremba, and others formed OpenAI, it's crucial to remember that a larger group of OpenAI engineers and researchers may have contributed to the development of ChatGPT. A new edition of ChatGPT has been released to ease the life and working situations of many. What is this new model and how different is it from other AI devices? Check this out. Hello and thanks for tuning in. Before we go any further, please take a moment to support us by liking this video. Subscribe and activate the bell notification feature so you'd always know when we put out new videos. And remember, sharing is caring. Okay, let's get back to it. OpenAI's multimodal big language model, known as Generative Pre-trained Transformer 4, GPT-4, is the fourth model in its GPT Foundation model series. On March 14, 2023, it was released to the general public through OpenAI's API and the for-pay chatbot application ChatGPT+. On March 13, 2023, the most recent iteration of OpenAI's language model system, GPT-4, was formally released. Users have to pay for access to the ChatGPT-4 tool. As of this writing, ChatGPT's free edition continues to utilize the GPT 3.5 model, and full access to the model's capabilities is still restricted. The long-form mode of the new GPT-4 model provides a context window, 32,000 tokens, or 52 pages of text, compared to the old GPT-3 API, which gave just 2,049 tokens, 3 pages of text. That is more than an order of magnitude larger. GPT-4 can also be used by businesses to assess company plans, uncover cybersecurity system vulnerabilities, perform cost-effective medical diagnosis, and do financial analysis. The ability to interpret the system message, which you can use to instruct the model to act differently, was particularly enhanced in GPT-4. Using this, you can request that GPT take on a role akin to that of a software developer in order to enhance the model's performance. GPT-4 can also be used by businesses to assess company plans, uncover cybersecurity system vulnerabilities, perform cost-effective medical diagnosis, and do financial analysis. GPT-4 represents a significant improvement over earlier OpenAI generative AI models, especially in terms of how it responds to intricate and subtle instructions. GPT-4 is more capable of adapting to particular tones, moods, and genres than previous generative AI models. In addition, it can process photos, translate 26 languages, and create codes. A major improvement over GPT-3 and GPT 3.5 is GPT-4. But in what specific way does it outperform these previous models? Despite the availability of previous processors, a good number of persons appreciate this new GPT to the others because of its numerous advantages. GPT-4 is different from previous models in that it can understand images. This implies that it can be used to produce text based on visual cues such as images and diagrams. Creating captions, ask GPT-4 to create a caption for your social media photo based on your voice, such as clever, professional, or kind. Drafting alt text. Ask GPT-4 to generate an alt text for an image you want to use in a blog post that is suitably descriptive. Producing code, provide a website schematic or wireframe to GPT-4 and request the appropriate HTML and CSS in return. GPT-4 can handle more complicated tasks since it is frequently more adept at handling nuance than earlier models. GPT-4's performance was evaluated using OpenAI on several standardized tests. In the Uniform Bar Exam, a standardized test for aspiring attorneys in the US, GPT-4 skyrocketed from the 10th to the 90th percentile, despite its continued challenges in areas like English literature. A report from the American news source, Semaphore, claims that GPT-4 contains more than 1 trillion parameters. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has vehemently refuted early reports that GPT-4 would have more than 100 trillion parameters. The new released GPT-4 is amazing, and its tremendous results are seen and appealing for many to receive the updated version despite the few limitations involved. A model is more likely to provide correct answers on a variety of issues the more parameters it has. This explains why GPT-4 can do an exceptionally wide range of activities, including as writing creative jokes, generating code, and taking a legal test. In addition, GPT-4 has more RAM than earlier iterations. The short-term memory of GPT-4 is approximately 64,000 words, and it is predicted to increase to 128,000 words in the upcoming weeks, compared to the approximately 8,000 words of GPT 3.5. ChatGPT Plus has internet connectivity, whereas the free version does not. Recently, OpenAI added a Browse with Bing function to GPT-4, enabling the AI chatbot to retrieve news and information from the internet. Without requiring a membership, ChatGPT's free version may produce text summaries, tales, jokes, shopping lists, code, letters, schedules, resume, answers to arithmetic problems, and much more. Furthermore, OpenAI's automatic speech recognition technology Whisper is integrated into the ChatGPT mobile app for those who would want to speak to the chatbot aloud. Whisper transcribes oral words into printed form. A feature that is currently available in the free edition of ChatGPT is the AI chatbot's ability to read your responses and respond in a human voice that sounds very natural when you use the app to speak with it. You can enter longer prompts, up to about 100,000 words, into GPT-4. In contrast, the GPT 3.5 has a word limit of up to 12,000 words. GPT-4 is able to generate more accurate results in part because of this broader context window. The primary drawback of utilizing GPT 3.5 Turbo is its limited training period, which spans from September 2021 to the present. This implies that you will need to conduct a lot of your own research because it is unable to access real-time data or search the internet for the most recent information. However, with GPT-4, ChatGPT can explore the web, provide citations with clickable links, and is trained through April 2023. Thanks to a significantly larger context window, GPT-4 can remember about 50 pages of content. It has 8 times the information that GPT-3 has and 5 times the information that the vanilla GPT-4 can store in its memory. Long documents can be used by the model in a flexible way. Small context windows cause models to forget what was said in even recent interactions, which causes them to stray from the subject at hand. They also lose track of their initial instructions after a few thousand words or so, interpreting their actions based on the most recent data in their context window rather than the original request. Although GPT-4 and other models learn to write through training on billions of text examples, they are limited in the amount of text they can process at once, primarily due to the size of their context window. GPT-4 should be able to communicate somewhat coherently for hours or even days with a larger memory than it does for minutes. The memory of ChatGPT is 32,768 tokens as of GPT-4. Usually, a word consists of 1 to 3 tokens. Strictly speaking, ChatGPT can retain up to 10,000 words at once. This implies that the model may truncate or lose information if your input or output text that exceeds this limit. When using ChatGPT, it's important to keep an eye on the token count to prevent problems. You may count tokens in your text without using an API request by using tools like OpenAI's TikToken Python package. An overview of GPT-4 is now 82% less likely to reply to queries for content that is restricted and 40% more likely to deliver factual responses. The business provided numerous examples of their updated and innovative training techniques to support that assertion. According to OpenAI, it has trained GPT-4 using more human input, including that which it says was gathered from ChatGPT users. This, it claims, helped to construct a more durable monitoring system. For early feedback, the company has enlisted the help of more than 50 experts with backgrounds in industry, geopolitics, safety, etc. GPT-4 is still prone to artificial intelligence delusions, therefore you should double-check its answers. But the fact-checking process is made even simpler by the clickable citations. And that concludes today's video. You let us know what you think about today's discussion in the comments section below. And you can support this channel by liking this video, subscribe and activate the bell notification feature so you'd always know when we put out new content. And remember, sharing is caring. Take care and see you in the next video.